the Thursday, August 15th, 2019 edition, because I'm by myself. Yesterday, I was like, you know what? You're absolutely right. Yoink. Yesterday, I was like, you know what? Maybe on Thursday, I'll just do a little solo stuff. I like a solo stream. You know, it gives you the opportunity to finish a sentence, which is really nice. Gives you the opportunity to have a much more varied docket selection, even though we're basically going to just be playing maybe the same game the entire time. Excuse me, Kangaroosta. I'm trying to read chat, okay? And then you come in here and you just spam it full of these gift subs. How selfish. I'm obviously just kidding. I'm uncomfortable with such a display of generosity. I have to deflect it with humor. Thank you. I don't know how many thank yous, how big a thank you has to be to justify being comparable to a 100 gift sub gift. So I thought maybe I would dedicate this block of stream content until the gift alert is actually off the screen to thanking you. So thank you, Kangaroosta, and thank you again. The more gift subs, the longer the alert stays at the top. And even if you're not giving out 100 gift subs, thank you for the support as well. Thank you for being here. We're gonna play some Dicey Dungeons. We might, if I get tilted by Dicey Dungeons, we might play something else. But for now, I just want to play Dicey, dude. Just want to play some Dicey Dungeons. It's a long day of streaming. We'll be live after the stream with Kate's stream, where we're gonna be doing co-op Stardew Valley. I'm not going to play Slay the Spire, but they did announce that the Slay the Spire 4th character is coming out to the beta branch on September 9th. So that's like a week after PAX. So like 3 weeks from now. And yes, there is Dicey coming to YouTube as well. Anyway, also very exciting. Check this out. I updated some camera settings because obviously the camera has been like a little wonkus lately. It'll take a second to get used to, I'm sure. Hold on, excuse me. Why did I have to select my language for Dicey Dungeons? That's very scary. Please tell me you haven't deleted my progress. But check it out. Now, I'm in this little box. It's still got like the same, well, if I move, I kind of move out of frame a little bit, but it's square. I can actually zoom it out a little bit so I can fit in a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, now I'm a dice. Exactly. There we go. Works for me. If it works for me, it works for you. If it works for you, it works for me. The quality is not higher, but it might run better because it's 720 by 720 instead of 1280 by 720. Anyway, so we're going to start by playing as the Witch, who I have not won as. I've lost as many times. I'll explain to you how the Witch works if you've never seen it before, but it's hard. Basically, so you have 4 spell slots. You almost have like a board in front of you that you can play equipment on. You have 1 prepared slot by default, which means this spell is automatically out there no matter what. And apart from that, you have a spell book. So you roll the dice, and then if you get one of these values that's in your spell book, you cast the spell, put it on the board, and then you can actually use it. But it's freaking hard, dude. Is hard. I've never made it even to the boss as the Witch. But I'll explain to the best of my ability what I'm capable. It's kind of like Invoker, that's true. You can also change your prepared slot, but to me, I feel like Cauldron first is really good because almost none of your dice rolls actually give you abilities. Unfortunately, or rather fortunately, this is a great roll for us. So we're gonna take a 2 and make Infliction. Infliction is basically our damage spell right off the bat. So let's put a... Let's put a 1 in there. And then let's make another Infliction and get ready to use that next turn. Yikes. What's it like to roll high? We missed 1 damage. Yas. To get 3 more damage, possibly. Otherwise, we wouldn't have done anything. Well, that's not true, because you can actually throw the dice as well. If you don't have anything else to do with the dice, you can toss them out here in order to do 1 damage each, or 2 if they're on fire, but anyway. So Infliction has been nerfed, but that's not that bad. We want to do... Well, obviously the 5 does nothing for us, so we can put the 5 in the Cauldron. We get a 4. 4 might as well go there. We can either throw the dice or create another Infliction. It doesn't really matter. So we can just throw dice here. Alright, so it's hard, man. Like, that was... Once we get a few more equipment items, like Magic Shield, we'll toss that into the number 3 slot here. It'll get a little bit better. But for now, is going to be a little touchy. Crystal Ball allows you to roll 3 extra dice. So I think we definitely... Let's re-roll our 1. Becomes a 6. That's trashed here. But then we can get Magic Shield. We put an odd number there. We get 3 shield. What does the Magician do? Damage and shield. Okay. Then, I think we like Infliction. Toss it. Let's do Crystal Ball. Just amazing. At least we can throw the dice. The 6s are essentially useless. Oh well, he just got shields. That's no big deal, and we're gonna level up anyway. So we gotta do 5 damage to him. We gotta do 5 damage. 4s and 5s are useless. Well, actually, 4s are useless. 5s can be used for shield. We got a 4. We can do 3 damage to you and throw a dice. Easy money. Once we beat this character, we can do whatever we like. But for now, we gotta beat the character. Now here, the question becomes, do you want to go ice build, or do you want to go electric build? Ice is pretty good, because it lowers value to 1 for dice, but sometimes that screws us. But shock is really good, because if enemies have low dice counts, it doesn't do anything for them. Like, they need to spend dice to use it. Thank you for the raid, by the way, Mouth. Nudge, I think, kind of sucks, but you put a dice in here, you can change its value. I didn't mean to ignore it, sorry. We might as well learn it. There you go. Yeah, shock makes some enemies, like, completely useless. And, dude, so you play as the warrior, and you're like, I get it. Sword and shield. You play as the thief, and you're like, I get it. Lots of dice. You play as the robot, you're like, I get it. Blackjack, hit me. You play as the witch, I'm like, I don't get it at all. But I do like that every character is, like, pretty unique. Like, the warrior and the thief, I thought they were unique, and then the robot, I was like, this guy's wild. And then the witch, I'm just like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Sorry, I didn't do the inventor. I've only done the inventor once. I don't really like them so far, but that could change. That could change. I have not transformed into a bear yet. Okay. So let's be smart. This guy only has 1 dice, so we really want to shock him. If we shock him, he literally can't do anything. So we might as well just do this. You're right, that's not true. If we locked him, that is how it would work. Hey, you don't get to shock me, I shock you, you son of a gun. It's a 1 in 6 chance, I guess, to ruin him. Unless we can get multiple shocks, in which case, much better. I wish we had Crystal Ball here. Hold on. 4. 6. 3. I don't know why he sounds like Yoda. When adding spells to the book... Oh, whatever, he's dodging. When adding spells to the book, you should add the inverse of what they require. So your electric shock requiring evens should be on odd. Like a 5 or a 3 or a 1. I see your point. I see your point. Yeah, I see your point. Okay. So we want to reroll odds because they're not useful. I mean, he dodged, but where's my dice? I thought that it didn't need to hit to get a new dice. I guess it does. Whatever. Still doing okay. He stole your dice? He fizzled me. Dude, one of these days the shock's gonna work. I'm not even sweating. We can replace spells that are already on the stack, but I don't think it matters right now because we just have so few dice. Anyway. Still going strong. Equipment. Hall of Mirrors. So Hall of Mirrors is like, if you get a 6, it gives you extra, well, if you get 2 6s, it gives you extra dice. An extra die, if you want to get really anal, about, for the rest of combat. So I actually don't mind the idea of, putting Hall of Mirrors as a prepared spell, but I actually think, like, I just prefer Electric Shock as a prepared spell, so we can maybe get Shock early. I don't know, man. Beats me. Yeah, those who die are justified. If we had a lot of dice, Magic Dagger would be pretty good. But I think Magic Missile... The only problem I have with Magic Missile is that it requires evens, and we already have evens. Which is kind of a problem. But we don't have that many dice. I think I might save my money just for now. I almost left the floor accidentally. We have Limit Break as well. You can't reshuffle your spells, I believe. So I know everyone's like, you shouldn't have put Hall of Mirrors on 6. Okay. Well, then we could have, like, gotten rid of Nudge. But I don't want to get rid of a spell if we don't have to. So I think we'll try to get momentum early. It doesn't matter where it is. Yeah, people do implicitly think that it takes more, like, luck to roll a 6 versus, you know, rolling a lower number. To you as well. Okay, I'm just thinking. I actually don't mind, like, Cauldron. And then we do, like, 2s. We hate 5s. So let's turn our 5 into a 5. And then we'll use a 2 to shock you a little bit. We could 5, 5, 4, 2. Or 5, 5, 4, 6. I actually kind of like this. So Nudge. We get a 4 in return. Turn that into an Electric Shock. Hit you in the face. I like our outlook. Sounds good to me. So now we got 2 shocks. Oh, I love it. Big whoop. Same thing. 5 sucks. See if we reroll for an even. That basically could not have gone worse. But at least we still get one shock. Can't really do anything else with these. I'm afraid to ask, what is ayaya? When you run out of interesting things to say, you just tell chat to spam ayaya, and then it's like you're still being entertaining, even though the people are just entertaining themselves. I think. Ladies and gentlemen. We might have him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Now, I really prefer having 2 prepared spell slots. You can also get an upgraded slot. No, I have not gotten a win with the witch, Retromation. But I saw after I tweeted, if you get a win with the witch, you're a legend. Somebody replied, they added you in the tweet and said, guess you're a legend. And I felt some jealousy, honestly, because the witch has broken my brain fairly considerably. But I'm hoping with the help of chat, we might have a chance to get there. Hopefully. I hope. So, put Hall of Mirrors up there. We can't see a lot of your emotive hand gestures. I'll just do them right here. It would help a lot. Okay. So we do have evens. Let's roll, because we want. If we get a 6, we would love to see this. More electric shocks. I like a great deal. Then we'd like to. Well, we can't really turn our 5 into a 4. This is kind of a bad start. Upgraded Hall of Mirrors is every even gives you +1 dice. That's insane. That's absurd. At least we're getting 2 shock, which is going to make it pretty hard for him to do anything. Although he did get 2 odds. If he gets an odd and an even and we put 2 shocks on him, he can't do anything. This is where it would be great to have 1 extra cauldron, but at some point you gotta say, you know what, Hall of Mirrors, you had your friggin' chance. 5 gives us 3 shield, which is pretty good. Gives us 1 shock. I'll take it. He got lucky again. Okay. It is still extra shielding. It is also still annoying, though. That's how I play the witch. Rush, upgrade, farm extra dice, use every odd for shielding. Yo, that's an interesting style. I hadn't considered that possibility. I'm just going like hyper defensive. Oh, I love it. Can't. Oh, he can do something. Why do I think he can't do something? There's so many intersecting combinatorial mathematical expressions to evaluate for a single man here. Got him. That's right, you halve the dice. Now let's see. You don't really disable them. Everybody's like, yeah, you gotta roll 2 6s with Hall of Mirrors. Do I have to get out the freaking whiteboard? Yes, in order to enable Hall of Mirrors, if it's not in the prepare slot, you have to get 2 6s. But if you don't, if you put it in the number 4 slot, for example, then you still have to get a 4 and a 6. It's still 2 specific numbers in order to enable Hall of Mirrors. It's said you could do 6 damage instead. Yes, if you have a 6 that, you know, works in that situation. You know, like for do X damage with 6, but not every situation. Sometimes 6 requires, you know, can only be used in an even slot, like split a dice into 2, or 6 to do 5 damage, or 6 to do 2 damage, for example. Yes, but I feel like getting a 6 is harder. That's true. It might be double. I'll give you that it's double, because you can get a 6 and a 4, or a 4 and a 6. However... Wait, does that make sense? Yeah, no, I think it makes sense. No, it doesn't, because you can get a 6 and a 6, or a 6 and a 6. I know that sounds backwards, but I think it's the same logic, because you roll all the dice at the same time. Yeah. Either way, it's not 1 in 36 versus 5 out of 9. That's just malarkey, and I won't stand for that kind of mathematical ignorance and, you know, mal-expression in my chat room. Well, we should Cauldron, probably. I'll get another Cauldron. Hall of Mirrors has... We haven't rolled many natural 6s, so maybe you're right. Maybe 6 is harder to roll. I mean, I'll still use it here, but we'll roll first. There we go. Now we can fight. Honestly, hit him with the shock. Shock him again. We probably should have put that in the Hall of Mirrors slot. We don't really need it. Hello, Tomo. Tomo, please don't fight Ruka on my desk. Shock 2 dice. 2 damage, get a new dice. Or 1 damage, get a new dice, I should say. I don't know. Let's get weird. We're probably about to level up. I didn't really crunch the numbers. All I'm here to tell you is that I don't think we're going to need another Hall of Mirrors to work. That's true. Thrown burning dice do more damage. Oh, you gotta love it. Hello, Tomo. Do you want... I can put another box up here if you want, Tomo. So I can rotate Ruka a little bit, like this. And then I can... You can't really see what's happening right here. But I'm putting a second box down for my son, Tomo. If you'll excuse me. Ruka, your paw, please. And then, Tomo, you want to get into this box? Now, like, one of the cats had a box on the desk, and it became primo real estate. Then the other cat was like, where the heck is my box? So I'm putting the other box up on here. Let's see, is he going to take it? He's going to lay down. But this might cause a problem. Because they're too close together. But now they're equal at least. The camera's shaking because they're moving around a lot. Well, let's see what our equipment is. Life Drain. Yo! Drain 3 health? I think I would rather have this than Nudge. I've never seen this card. We're basically never using Nudge. And this gives us a little sustenance, so that seems like pretty good. We're also like never using Shield. I think we should get it out there too. We might want to, I don't know if we need it in a prepared slot. That worked out real nicely. Well, I think let's just protect ourselves. This guy gets pretty nasty with thorns. It's alright, 1 damage. Dude, why wouldn't we? Let's get more dice. This seems fantastic. Thorns do pierce shield. Yeah. I'm gonna level you. It's annoying. But I still have to hit him at some point, so... What is... That's a shock, right? I'm still gonna drain you. Yeah, we broke even, but we hurt him. I think we don't need another Hall of Mirrors, and we'll just throw this. Honestly, it's a good time to see sixes. We're gonna have to hit him and shock the crap out of him if we're gonna live. Thrown dice also hit it. So does life drain, but at least it gives us life in return. Let's protect ourselves from at least the physical damage. Throw burn dice to do more damage. All right, cactus. Please burn my dice. He has no thorns. We're back. If we don't level, we're definitely gonna want to drain him. We want to drain him anyway because it's one of our only damage dealers. We leveled. What dice do we want to duplicate? Evens. Sixes to use for shock. It's true if we have 2 shocks out there. I guess we could use it to try to get like a huge engine for Hall of Mirrors as well. And I'm just gonna say that I don't think we need Magic Shield anymore. We're not using Infliction that much either. Yeah. We might need Magic Shield if we start to play a little bit more defensively. Okay. Well, I would definitely want to shock him. I think we'll just go for like the easy build. Although we should probably use our limit break first. Alright, that's extremely good. Gave us a lot more power to do something at least. Now, do we like having 2 cauldrons out there? Would we rather have 2 magical shields? Not 2 cauldrons. Cauldron and Hall of Mirrors. I mean, I really don't feel like we need Hall of Mirrors, but maybe we'll roll some 6s next turn and I'll feel better about it. Case in point. We actually like, that's probably enough dice. I think we like Cauldron a lot here. So we're gonna life drain on Hall of Mirrors. Turn our 5 into a 1, which is great for having a shield. But then our other 5 doesn't do anything. So we stalled a little bit, but... No shock was really bad there. I guess it didn't matter too much, but... Well, it looks to me like we picked the right time to get rid of Hall of Mirrors, at least until we do this. Still, this is 8 dice. That's enough. So our 1s are actually pretty good for Magic Shield, even though for Cauldron we might want it. 3s are very good for Life Drain, so let's get that going. Yeah, I like that a lot. We don't need another Life Drain because it's coming around anyway. We know our 6 is going to go into Electric Shock. 5, we don't need another Life Drain, so we'll toss this out there. Gave us a 1. I think now I'm in, like, let's go for a little double shock territory at the expense of Cauldron. And then just throw our final dice. Alright, so I think as long as we shock him 2 times per turn at this point, all we gotta do is hope he rolls low, and then he's in, like, a horrible spot. Well, we got him anyway. Easy. But honestly, it hasn't even really gotten hard yet. Like ha ha ha, but also roll a burning dice. So this is pretty good to give you 2 damage to throw. But you have to put a dice into it in the first place. I think it's fine right now. I don't think we need it. Different build. Lots of money, like. Okay, so here's your win condition. Here's your Magic the Gathering. You find out if you're a red player or a blue player. You put a 6 into Illuminate. You get 2 6s next turn. But how the heck are you going to take advantage of 2 6s to use Hall of Mirrors? You're going to spend like your whole first few turns just getting extra dice and getting your ass beat, I think. So I think we don't. I think it's too. I agree. I think it's too slow, and we don't need it. And we'll leave and hopefully be able to buy like an upgrade later. Level up in 11. Okay, well let's fight the guy that lets us access 2 HP first. Very lucky. There's 2 choices. We get shock 1 dice, which actually might be, or shock 1 equipment, which might be nice to make it harder to curse, or we could dupe our 3s, and thus get 3 shield. I think I want to dupe the 3s. Minimum 4. Ah! I forgot. Yo, it's terrible low rolls. We're cursed and hit with the highest possible amount of poison. That's an incredible series of rolls. Might as well try. That's fine. It's probably our lowest value. Dupe the 5. Life Drain gets out there. It's not very good, but we might as well 5-1 again, I guess. If we're gonna hit him for 1, we might as well get 1 out of it. At least he's not gonna curse me again, which I consider the AI being nice. Okay, so Hall of Mirrors can definitely be replaced. I think you might want to dupe a 3. No, it's minimum 4. I think we honestly want a Cauldron. Perhaps a misclick? I don't know what happened there. I think I maybe dragged 2 dice up there. That was weird. So we do care about 5. We do care about 3. We don't really care about 1. That became another 5, which is completely okay. So I think we go Life Drain. Dupe the 5. Life Drain him. Shock 1 dice. We got a pretty good amount of sustenance here. And then the 5, we could put another Life Drain out, but that's okay. I mean, I honestly think we might be able to just roll like full vampire build. He's not gonna curse me, which is excellent. We're gonna get the limit break like once every 2 turns. So I think you definitely like duping a 4 here. Seems okay. Can't always roll what you want. Poison is ruthless, though. I would love to dupe a 6 if we could actually get, well, let's see. If we could actually get another electric shock, and we can. So I think you dupe the 6. Destroy. Destroy. Whatever you want. Life Drain him. Life Drain him, you madman. We only had 1 that could, well, maybe we had 2 anyway, but Oh well. Halfway to the next level. Hit me. Hit me with both, honestly. Level 3, level 4. Okay, hear me out here. Electric shock, get out of here. No. I think we'd rather fight this guy first. Because this might have health. I think we're happy with our good, like our setup as is right now. But I thought about making an innate life drain. 135. Oh. That's a lot of damage. It's a pretty good roll, honestly, all things considered. Keeping the shock up is going to slow his momentum. Do 5 damage, lock a dice. Okay, that'll be next turn. We'd love to do some good stuff this time. Another Hall of Mirrors also means we can replace that spell guilt-free. So duping a 5 is interesting here. I like this a lot. Now, I don't know, chat, you might disagree, but I kind of like the dupe on the 5. And then you go 3, 5, 3, 5, 3. And I guess you would just probably smack him with the 5. So it turns out maybe we didn't even need to dupe it, but we got a lot of HP out of it regardless. Wow, 2 times 1 damage, huh? Does lock a dice, but whatever. Well, we can definitely replace Hall of Mirrors. So we maybe, I think at this point, I'd probably dupe a 4. Use the 4 to get more shock out here. And then definitely just go like, yeah, yeah. I'll take it. Throw him. Can't throw a locked dice. It's gonna slow him way down. Just a truly awful roll. Nothing over a 4 that can even be duped. I don't know. To be honest, I don't respect Cauldron. Maybe I should respect Cauldron, but I just honestly... I mean, I guess... Here's the thing. You might be like, why not do it? Because you got these right here. You got empty spaces. But I don't want to replace any of these. These are like our dream come true. We could replace Duplicate. Because I think we're gonna have lethal next turn regardless. I guess we might as well swing for the fences, but two shocks seems overkill. I don't know. I very much disagree with you on this subject. On this, I am resolute. So we want to drain him. 2 shock to keep him locked down seems extremely good. So we want to drain as much HP as possible. It's unfortunate. We still got 3 out of it, but it would have been nice to get a 5 or some way to get to a 5. I guess we could have done multiple 1s for cauldrons to try to get there. I don't know, man. Lightning bolt. You put 2 dice in it. So you dupe a 6, let's say. You get 12 damage plus a shock? It's just weird because we already get 12 damage plus 2 shock with lightning bolt. Or with electric, whatever it's called. As long as we have 2 of them out on the field. It's 1 space versus 2. Yeah, but it still takes 2 dice. You have lots of dice? You know what? You're right. This doesn't require evens. And they don't even have to be the same number. Okay. So realistically, we have basically not used Magic Shield at all. Ever since we got Life Drain, we've put all of our effort into Magic Shield. Or ever since we've taken Life Drain, we've taken all of our effort out of Magic Shield. Yeah. It's a tough one because we could leave, but I'm going to bet that we're able to get here. Especially starting with the Limit Break. It's a terrible start. It's not great, but we definitely want Life Drains out there. He's going to freeze our dice, so he's going to give us a bunch of ones. Ones are actually not that bad. Because if we get a Cauldron out there, we can at least do something with our ones. So what do we not like? Our 2 is our worst, because 4 is a great shock, which I think we'll just use immediately. And then, you know, 3 is a better Life Drain, so we might as well put a 2 in there. That was a really, really lucky situation. Although we could have used the 4 for Electric Shock, to be fair. But getting Hall of Mirrors to work... Oh, that's not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay, so we knew we were going to get a lot of freezes. We didn't know that we were also going to roll, you know, exclusively ones on top of that. It's not good enough, unfortunately. Well, you know what? Time to get a Lightning Bolt out there. Alright, don't kill me. Oh, that's rough. It's all odds, except for the 2. Don't kill me! Alright, here we go. We're hoping 6s, baby. Oh, you're in a world of hurt. You know, we're gonna level up, but just for principle, we might as well do it that way. Oh. Okay, so people have said upgraded is so much more valuable. Freeze a dice, roll a 1. Is that better than Cauldron? It forces them to roll a 1, and then it gives us a 1. Preview its upgrade. Honestly, like, I don't think we're gonna get there. I don't even know if I can preview that one. It's only good if you want ones. Alright. Here's my general principle in these is like, if everything's going okay, and it seems like it's going okay, then I don't really want to throw something, you know, throw the whole run away. This is a terrible get. We have to fight at least 3 enemies. Oh, my upgraded slot is down here. How do we do that? You just put a spell there. I don't know if I really want to put Hall of Mirrors on it, though, when I could just get a dice for free right now. So I think let's first create a Cauldron and see what happens. Oh, it gets 2 uses this turn. Pretty solid. Can you stop? Like... Okay, here's my thinking. I think we do want to dupe a 4. But then pop a 5 in here, see what you get. Pop a 4 in here, see what you get. Now pop a 5 and get an upgraded life drain. Takes a maximum of 4. Now we're talking. To be honest with you, I don't think we need Hall of Mirrors to still be there. More dice is always good, but more damage is also good. So I think we want this guy to get low rolls so we can't consistently reroll. That's my thinking. Duplicating a 6 is like, it's almost always going to be great. Now if we put it here, I guess we could get many dice going, but I could rather just shock you twice. You know what? Cauldron on top of dupe. 5 does nothing for us. Okay. You gotta do what you gotta do. Can't throw lock dice. That 6 is horrible. Ah, 2. That's not that bad. Upgraded Hall of Mirrors gives you a new dice for every even die, not just 6s. Yes, but this is going to sound dismissive, and I don't mean it to necessarily. But you also have to pay the 6 in the first place to get it back on the board if you want to use it more than once per turn. So I honestly think it's diminishing returns. But like up to a point, it gets to, like probably on a fight that's going to last like 4 or 5 turns, you're like, okay, 4 dice or plus 1 dice, plus 2 dice is okay. Otherwise, I think like if it's gonna be a boss fight, I think yeah, you want to keep it going like over and over. You can't move it as far as I know. How is it diminishing if you keep getting dice? Like because at some point if you're using your 6s to get dice when you could maybe lethal him, for example, with the 6s, that would be an example of a diminished return. But I think it has to be in the prepared slot, because then we're not spending a 6 in the first place to get it, you know? It makes sense to me. I don't know what your problem is. I'm liking the max shock build right now. Drain him. Drain him. You know what? Keep rolling. I think we're in a little bit of a dicey situation. There you go. Wasn't intentional with the whole dicey part, but, you know. I say that to begin with, and then this game's got a lot of dice. It works. I mean, duping a 2... We get... No, hold on. Dupe first. I don't even know what an upgraded dupe does. It's a minimum 4! Of course. I knew that. 5. 1. It's a really bad first turn. Upgraded dupe takes any number. Alright, frozen dice is not that bad because we have a cauldron out already. Let's refocus. 6s? 3's pretty good. You know? I mean, it's not that good. I'm hoping to maybe get something a little bit, you know, like a little bit more useful if possible. What about a 2? We could shock him once, but what do you got for me? Another 2. Okay, well, let's hit him with the shock then. These have been some ghastly rolls, but his 6 turns into a 1, which is horrible because it... Oh, no, it's shock, not freeze. My bad, my bad, my bad. All right, so we got a lot of freezes in there. It's okay, we got a lot of 1s. Start here. That's a 4. That's pretty good. This is good stuff. What do you do next? Dupe your 4. Crystal ball. Okay. Still no 6s, which is insane. I'm fishing for 6 here, dude. 2 doesn't matter to me much. Although with a 2, we could turn it into many, many 4s. You definitely start there. Just freaking shock him up. But I also... Thank you! Thank you! Okay, I think we're back. Oh, I love to see him get very little odd. Okay, this is what... Life drain. Life drain. This is horrible, dude. Get that cauldron going on Hall of Mirrors. Here we go. Ones are useless. It's gonna be tight. He got no odds. He got no odds. Beautiful. So ones suck. Fours are great. Just trying to see if there's any way we could get more drain. I don't think so. Lucky me. Level up in 9. Yo, 2 gold. Easiest money ever spent. Might as well fight the Jester first. We get access to more HP. No 6s. That's alright. I actually really like upgraded Cauldron now. I'm just trying to think of what we... It's tempting to like dupe a 3, but... Whoa. 5 is actually exactly what we want. So we can... Honestly, I don't know. I had like a weird UI bug right there. Was trying to drag it on a life drain. Instead, I clicked throw dice. This is a terrible roll for me. Game's getting a little hitchy, too. I did not mean to throw dice. I know this is going to be like, what are you talking about? My brain got twisted up. Okay, here we go. Don't forget about Lightning Bolt on 3s, but it's nice to drain as well. We don't have a dupe. 6 here is still pretty good. Hold on, hold on. We got enough HP. I think like it's still gonna be worth it. The Hall of Mirrors. And honestly, I think get another life drain and then just thank you. Drain him for 7, dude. Man, high level Jesters, dude. Pain in the butt. It's getting so framey. Well, we love this. Why was I not burned there? I'm not complaining, for the record. It only burns on 6. That makes perfect sense. I think we prefer a 4. Let's shock him once. Yeah, you're right. We should have duped the 4 there. At least he can only do 2 attacks. What I was thinking is like, we gotta get in front of him with as many shocks as possible, and then he actually won't be able to like to do anything because he only gets 3 dice. So if we shock 2 times, he can only do 1 thing. If we shock 3 times, even better. Unfortunately, we can't shock 3 times. Not right now, because we need a 3 first. It's a lot of 5s. Like, unfortunately, the 5s are like useless. So a cauldron on the 5, very helpful. Honestly, I think we just want to put a shock on him and then do cauldron again. Two shock is the same as 1? Doesn't it lock two? Doesn't it shock 2 equipment? Oh, because he has 3 dice? So if he has 1 shock, he can do 2 attacks with 3 dice. If he has 2 shock, he can do 2 attacks with 3 dice. I see your point. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, the negative electric shock was almost good. Let's get 3 shocks out there. I think we got him anyway. Actually, next turn we want to drain him if possible. But I think we have enough HP to guarantee we're going to win anyway. So, well, we might not have him killed. Maybe we could if we cauldroned. We got nothing to use here, so putting out 11 damage. It's true, a lightning bolt would kill. But although it would kill, wouldn't I might rather drain. Well, I'll tell you what, we can still drain 1 like this. Which is not amazing, but it's something. Honestly, the problem with having 3 as lightning bolts, that's pretty nice, is that it's also the best value for an unupgraded life drain. Honestly, let's get funky, okay? Yikes. Man, he really got everything. So silence means we can't use our spell book, which is really bad. 5s are good. 2s are not that good. And then this allows us... Honestly, I think chat's gonna lose their minds, and they might even be right if I don't put lightning bolt out there. And then we should just hit him for 10 plus a shock, I think. He had dodge. He had dodge. That's fair. Stop with the silence! At least he's doing, like, no damage. Can I just hit, like, an even number? Not that it matters in this situation. So he still has dodge. Honestly, I think we want to put a 5 in here. Maybe not 2 5s. Yeah, he dodged, and then we can't do anything with this because I'm dumb. You know, let's throw. I want to keep that cauldron out there. I don't want to... At least he can't do damage and weaken me this turn. I think Hull is good. We just had 2 runs in a row where we didn't get any even numbers, which is kind of absurd. Now we can actually start here. Now it tilts into our favor a little bit, I think. Yeah, he's doing nothing now. As long as we can keep shocking him, we got him under the gun. He has rolled like 7 6s out of 8 of his last dice. I mean, I don't think he's doing very much. He does dodge one. Let's Hall of Mirrors anyway. Because we're going to need them to break the silence, apparently. Yeah, we got him. The doubles, man. How does he do it? Okay. We don't even need to break the silence. We definitely want a cauldron. I don't think we need more dice. I think we're pretty much at, like, we got him levels. Let me see. It's 14 damage either way. Yeah. I guess we will Hall of Mirrors. Still doubles. +2 weaken? I mean, we're absolutely in control. If anything, we actually, in my opinion, want to break the silence with high dice. Then get a life drain out there. Yeah. I mean, we're going to level up anyway. Oh my god. Yeah, dude, definitely give me another upgraded spell slot. Okay, okay. Witch versus Iofi. Move your prepared spells. You can't. You can change them, but you can't move them into the upgraded slot. Honestly, I kind of like it where it is. The only thing I would think is, I actually agree with you, that instead of Electric Shock, although I think Shock is good, I do think Dupe is really nice. Because it just gives, as long as we roll over a 5, over a 4, it gives us an extra dice on turn 1. Hall of Mirrors isn't helpful. I think it will be for maybe a longer fight. Change Hall. But the problem with changing Hall out, I still need 2 dice in order to get it into the upgraded slot and use it. So I think this is our, for a long fight, I think this is fine. Obviously is more useful in this slot anyway, but if you get a 6, you can dupe it. That's actually fair. Okay, no 6, but the 5 is really good. Still no 6, but the 5 is still really good. So I think we want an early lightning bolt. We might actually put the lightning bolt in the unupgraded slot. Or in the upgraded slot, I mean to say. So you're very tanky. So Shock, I think, is going to be very good against you. Let's dupe a 3 and get weird. Let's dupe a 3 and get weird. I have no idea if this is sensible, but it's what I'm doing anyway. That's 4 shock turn 1. I think I'll leave it like this, although another electric shock could lock her down pretty good. She only has 2 skills. That's right. You probably, it's a little overkill, but let's not call it overkill. Let's call it redundancy. Okay, so she gets 12 shield, but no attack. Place a 2, 4, you get 3 4s. I mean, 2 shocks still works. I'm pretty sure we've got her, like, under control. I don't even think we need any more Halls of Mirrors after this point. All she can do on any given turn is put shield up. So, We could probably actually get rid of a lightning bolt for a health drain, because I think it might be like instant removal. You have to land 2 shock. So I think we just want life drain. And the way to get life drain... An attempt was made. I'm just gonna put, I'm just gonna hit her for neutral, I guess. Keep her shield low. And this time, she low rolled, she's only got 9 shield. Okay. We're just waiting for like a natural 5 to show up. I mean, honestly, you can get pretty nuts here. Start here, might as well use the spell. So I think here's what we want to do, in my opinion. Hall of Mirrors. It might shock you. I don't think we need to put it here, but we're gonna put it here. But then I'm gonna keep 2 shock on her. And I'm gonna make... No, we don't need to really make another shock opportunity. But I have... If I put 2 shock on her, I can't lose. All she can do is... As long as she has no shield coming into the turn, all she can do is shield. So big freaking whoop, you know? We still... I can't believe we don't have a 5 yet. Please. I would just like a 5, if possible. It's just damage. We got her anyway. So it's 11 shield. Still pretty high. Still no 5s. It's not really a big deal because we're getting, you know, like a staggering amount of dice constantly. Could have even gone for more there, but I mean, seems a little unnecessary. Why do you want life drain? So that when she can't hit you? So I can kill her a little faster at least. I can get around her shield with life drain, because I think it's HP removal. Hey, it's a 5. We might as well use our cauldrons first. Cauldron first. Dupe the 5. Whoops. Life drain. Cauldron. I want to hit her first, just to be sure. It'll work. So, you know, really, I think I owe this run to the fact that we, like, got shock. We chose to pick shock early. And then everything pretty much just fell into place. It does not directly remove HP, unfortunately. Everything kind of just fell into place right after that. I mean, if we want to get insane, there's one way to do it. In fact, if you want to get really stupid, we could just wait until she concedes. Just keep playing the 2s over and over. No. We need to keep shock on her. We might as well take her HP away. There you go. I've gone infinite with no reason for it, but... Then you look at the other player and you go, I went infinite. Didn't you see? Look at that. Aren't I clever? I went infinite. I didn't net deck it or anything. Yeah. I think we accidentally moused over throw dice there. All right. We won with the witch. We unlocked the 6th character. I've heard the 6th character is like a complete meme lord. Spin the wheel? Spin the wheel? Yo, challenge complete. Defeat a boss with full health. Look at that. I'm your fire starter. Oh, we didn't. Had to unlock this contestant. Yump. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna run some ads, use the bathroom. I'll be back momentarily. Enjoy the music. I'm back. I know why I was making so many mistakes. I forgot to take my probiotic this afternoon. Oh yes, yes I did win. Yes I did. Yeah, I'm gonna play as the inventor next. Because I haven't done an inventor run on stream. The inventor run that I won was off stream, and it was like I barely won. So every single episode has different rules. I'm just doing the standard, just the standard run. So the inventor's game is very weird. You start with equipment, but after every fight, you have to sack down one of your 3 equipments, or however many equipments you got, to turn it into a gadget. So you have to, like, choose to sacrifice one in order to move on. So if you don't get a good amount of equipment, you do run the risk of starting to run out of stuff. So we do start with the gadget is really powerful. So, you know, I can burn both of your dice, which is going to make things terrible for you. And then Spanner converts your dice, like combines. So we will get 2 dice with a sum of 9, which is really, I mean, that's 5, 4, is 6-3. So, I don't think we really need to do this. What you would be doing is trying to get a higher roll for this. Oh, it always gives 6-3? I didn't know that, actually. I thought it always goes to 6 and then gives you the remainder, I suppose? It combines as high as possible. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, if this guy plays his dice, he's toast. He's almost toast. It always fills the first dice. Okay. Easy enough. Now, we get rid of Spanner, combine all dice. Honestly, I think Pea Shooter sucks really bad, but Spanner has been like literally useless. But we would like to get 6s so that we can use hammers. So get Pea Shooter out of here. Then we get 3 guaranteed damage per turn, which is way better. Staff. Okay, so it's either staff or hammer is probably what we're going to build around for a bit. Wolf Puppy is strong against poison. Alright, see this time, we don't have a 6. So I think we definitely want to use Spanner. Then we get 1 extra shock. Okay, I think I get it. I think I get it. Woof, woof, woof. So what's focus again? Oh, all dice become 6. We don't need it, so we'll yeet it. Honestly, I think we want to keep hammer. And I kind of like Spanner. I think we'll get rid of staff for now. But it's not a decision I make easily. Weaken 1 equipment, hey, is good. And then on top of that is easy to get rid of. And we have to fight 2 enemies here. So we just want to make sure we can get an equipment after 2 fights, because we just got 2 pieces of equipment. Get it? You get it. This, to me, seems like a good opportunity to weaken his equipment. And then create 2 6s. Yikes. Are you still dead? Hold on. We always combine the 5 and the 2. Hit you for 6. 3 fire damage plus 1. Alright, you son of a gun. You got me. You got me. Can you acquiesce a dab? You can acq a dab if I win this run, for sure. No doubt about it. So prepare yourself, because it's likely, dude. It's real likely. We won't see the dab because the camera's too small? That's a very valid point, honestly. Well, let's combine our 5 and our 2. We get a 6 and 1, which we'll use to do 6 and 3. Bodied. Bodied. Spanner's still pretty good, dude, so I'm gonna get that sword out of here. Flamethrower. Okay. Flamethrower, I think, is what we want. I've heard good things. It's got more space for dice. Once per battle, could do 12 damage plus 2 burn. So it's like a crystal sword. Spike. Honestly, very yeetable piece of equipment. Terrible. Yeah, I mean, you're actually in a world of hurt. You can't do anything. You can do one thing. I think we definitely get rid of Spike, because it's terrible. So far, so good. Keyblade. Do 3 damage, return the dice. So it's like a free attack. Oh, dude. Upgrade? Upgrade flamethrower? What? So we can do 24 damage? Plus 4 burn? Honestly, we should take the scrap metal. It's like a free, It is twice the size now. We always want flamethrower. Let's put Keyblade in for now. Actually, you know what? Let's put scrap metal in for now. I have no fear. Maybe I should have some fear, because this is, it's gonna be hard to get the dice necessary to actually do something with this, but... 1 damage, get a new dice. Oh. Could be worse. Yeah, I mean, like, we literally just can't get enough dice. I think we're still going to be fine, but once we level up, it'll be way better. 5 damage, freeze a dice as well. Well, we always want to combine a 4 and a 3. Doesn't really matter if we turn them all to 6s, to be honest, because we don't have lethal, so I'd rather just wait it out. Use it on the next fight if possible. Could be worse. Could be a lot better. I mean, we could always take Flamethrower out as well, until we actually get the ability to use 4 dice. Yeah, we want Barricade for sure. We don't really need to put it away, I guess, if we don't have anything else that can go in the spot, but... Grab it. Counterfeit, duplicated dice. Duplicated dice means we can use Flamethrower now. Ah, but it takes up 2 spaces. I think that's right. We level up in 2, so we just gotta kill this guy. Get rid of hammer? Are you insane? We don't really care if we dupe a 6. You're lucky. Always 4-4. We just need 1 more dice. Ah! Still fine. Don't worry about it. Just trying to add a little entertainment value. It's a very, very cerebral game from time to time. Roll an extra dice. You receive an extra dice. I mean, it's going to make this next fight pretty simple, I think. Scrap metal is horrible, but... now I'm like, okay. Is this enough? Because we're rolling 4 dice. We can dupe 1 to get 5. Throw our highest 4 in here unless there's a 6, and then put the 6 in there. Okay. But then we're gonna have to get rid of 1. I mean, we have to get rid of 1 at some point anyway. Maybe we don't want to lose them this early, though. I guess I see your point. Okay. So we can save dupe and then scrap it later. Yeah. Valid. Then we can save this combo for the boss. So it's almost like we might as well use our limit break. But first, well, it doesn't really matter. We're not creating extra dice by putting dice in there. 24 damage, 4 burn. So we'll do 30 damage with 4 burn. Or, like, okay, this means we won't be able to take damage unless he's able to use 1 dice to do an attack. He can use 1 die without dying. So we will take 2 damage, but it's not that bad, obviously. So we always want to get rid of scrap metal. Roll 2 6s. Like Midnight Charm, I actually think that's just... We have our build, in my opinion. All we want to do is be able to dump. We don't really need a second spanner, because I think we're just dumping whatever's in our other slot anyway. But I mean, for 2 gold for insurance, might be worth it. Nah, it's not necessary. We don't need the sustenance. Yo, Cyanite. Thank you for the gift sub. Yeah, you know, trash to dump later. It's pretty cheap. It's cheap. Yeah, we got a lot of things we don't mind dumping. You're weak to fire. So I'm pretty sure you're, like, already dead. I don't think there's ever a bad time to combine. I just wish that it was worth more. Because then we can't get to 2 dice that sum to 10. We can't afford to remove dice. Like, if we remove dice, we can't fill this out. So I'm pretty sure... if you combine, you can. How? How do you... 5 plus 4 always... combine 5 and 4. Use 6 and 4 to hit 10. How do you get a 6 and a 4 out of the 5 and 4? It would be 6 and 3. Because you had 2 4s. Okay. Combine the 5 and the 1, but then we lose 1 dice in the process, at which point we can't trigger flamethrower anymore. I still don't think it was lethal either way. Actually, I don't think it was, but it actually might have been. It would have made lethal this turn. That's fair. Still absolutely fine, though. Not that we need this. It's kind of overkill. Okay, we need 7 XP. So it is... we definitely want to lose Midnight Charm. The gadget is actually pretty good. And we'll put Dagger in here. This guy's weak to fire, so... Good garbage. Well, to me... Why wouldn't you? Because you can use it on every single encounter. I do wish we had duplicate, though. I'm not gonna deny it. So we want to get rid of dagger, which we didn't even use at all. That's okay. And duplicate we're saving for later. That's right, that's right. Electromagnet is garbage. It's probably not garbage, but we don't need it. And as a result, I'm not even bothering to think about it. You don't have equipment to borrow. You still like to burn turn 1. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. And burning 4 dice is still pretty good. And it's still very good. We're gonna level up here anyway. Oh, he does have equipment, but we didn't have the space. I didn't even realize we were cursed. We got lucky. Oh, dude, I'll tell you, right off the bat, we're very lucky. Start with the burn. Can't win them all. AI still know the value of blinded dice. Cowards. Sorry, we got him. How about this? How about this? How about this and this? If it's 2 5s, we will get a 6 and a 4. Okay, so these are not 6s or 4s. Which means it must have been 2 5s. We're cursed. No, we're not cursed. Okay. Send them then. Why not? Although, if we had a larger backpack, copying flamethrower would be hilarious. But I think, yes, I agree with your assessment that we should upgrade hammer, for sure. Which then allows us to put even more garbage in. Level 5, level up at 18. Okay. Snowman. If you're weak to burn, this is a bad time for you. Okay, well, we're always going to want to do some combinatorial work here. I still think flamethrower is always going to be the dream. And this will do 36 damage plus 4 burn. So, if, never mind, it did more than that, apparently. We can get rid of a spanner, but... we'll get more equipment here in a second. Being able to roll an extra dice is actually just pretty nice. Let's buy them both. We still want a spanner. Start with a shovel. Now we got a backpack full of garbage, which is awesome. Discharge damage. Take damage to charge. No? Tell ya, what about this? Then we got one of these we can put in here. At least get the shock. We're getting 4 burn anyway, which is very nice. It's the lowest damage we've output on turn 1 in a while, but, no! I needed that, you jerk! I should have combined 2 dice first. I forgot we were cursed. Still think I'd rather shock. We're gonna get rid of shovel anyway, so I wouldn't get too used to it. Oh, did we have both? It happens. It's not quite enough to kill him, unfortunately. I think I'd rather save Limit Break for our next fight to start with. Dump the shovel. Weaken 3 pieces of equipment? That's insanely good. Probably could use this right now just to heal up a little bit. Now, do we have... We do have HP. I think I would rather fight this guy than maybe eat. Yeah, why not? And imagine being on the other end of this turn. You're just like, what do I even do? Always this. Take a little of that. He is gonna lock a dice, but big whoop. Always combine. Always heal. That's not gonna do it for you, buddy. I'm here to tell you, you gotta do a little bit better than that. Missed heal. Not a wise move. Yeah, we got 2 spanners, so we're okay on that front. But then we're gonna have to dump a spanner unless we're gonna, so we'll put a lightning rod out here. No combinatorials is unfortunate, but the price you pay. It's the worst roll I've ever seen. I'm gonna combine them and then shock one of your dice. And then you're gonna be able to roll 2 6s and do 12 damage, I think. No, just 6. Okay, that's lucky. But then, focus. I see how this works now. Definitely turn Flamethrower into what you want to use against the boss. Really? I don't know. We'll see. Doesn't it do 3 damage per turn? If so, that seems kind of bad. I gotta run the numbers here. Hold on. 5. So it's 8 plus 3 is 11. We'll get a 6 and a 5. So there's no way to get duplicates unless, hold on. Your boy's a genius. He's mastered the game. Heal me. And then this will create 2 5s. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. That's my bad. I mean, the math was good. It's just the conclusion was wrong. Okay, max level. 3 fire damage. It sucks. I would rather... Healing 3 per turn is so freaking good. Put your ray gun to my head. Now, we've only got the boss left, so we want counterfeit. Yeah, I think this will be fine. Even without Spanner. You definitely don't need more dice. I think we can use the dice, though, for ray gun. It only does 3 damage each time. Spanner will fit after you upgrade counterfeit. That's a good point. That's a good point indeed. It's a great point. This is incredible advice. And we can still use ray gun. I know a lightning rod exists. I think we got more than enough though. Mostly because I don't think we're ever gonna take damage. I've never fought Beatrice before. Well, if it isn't another dice, it's talking about the grammaticals, I understand. Okay. You like evens? And then sums of 5. 4 dice. It's okay. We're gonna duplicate a dice. I think you're gonna want to create a 6. With the 3, duplicate the 6. Then I honestly think you put 6 here, 6 here, 3 here, live your life. Because next turn we're getting our limit break anyway, so we might as well wait for Flamethrower. The shock sucks pretty bad. No, it doesn't. I mean, we could spend 2 dice to get 2 6s back, but who cares? Big turn. Big turn. Oh, Ouch. Yikes. Oh. That's gotta sting. I'm not gonna lie, you're doing some serious damage, but we did more. Okay. Well, duplicating a dice pays for a shock. We'd like to duplicate our 4. That way, you get an easy 6. 2s don't do anything for us. We will shock you. With focus, I don't think we got you killed because we don't have that many ways to do. No, I think we have you killed actually. Never mind. I think you're absolutely destroyed. Overkill. As promised. Oh no, I lost. Yo, do more than 40 damage in a single attack. We got the gargoyle. Robot? I love playing as the robot. Maybe we'll try one of the episodes as the robot. Duplicate dice vanish immediately. Alright, so let's not duplicate dice, I think. Seems like the most sensible option. That's the thing, is it's a ghost dice. Okay. Lady Luck. Luck be a lady. Well. It's worth a try. Hey NL, just wanted to say I'm loving the GeoGuessr. You know, actually I was gonna tweet something. The GeoGuessr, they don't get the... Oh, wait, hold on. 2 things. First, if you have a die on the field, if you calculate another with the same value, the extra will disappear. Okay, so we probably want to dump dice a little faster. I understand. No, it's not canceled. Thank you. That's helpful. Why not? Geo is not the most popular series, but it's the series with, like, the most hardcore community. Like, the episodes always get a positive reaction and reception. They always generate discussion. They're fun to make. That's not always the case. Like when I don't boo a level in Mario Maker, for example. Okay, so I think we definitely want to put on a shield. I think, you know, it's an indication that the community that watches GeoGuessr episodes is maybe a little bit more... Gotta choose your words carefully, but, you know, a little bit more mature is probably a pretty good example. probably a decent choice of diction, honestly. Higher average IQ, more handsome. Yeah, it's all true. Smarter, richer. Endowed betterly. Exactly. Good roll. It's not a bad roll. It's a series for the boomers. Exactly. We might as well do something with it. That's fine. Sorry, what was that? What is your 6? Oh, more dice. We gotta kill you. You gotta go. I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, GeoGuess is not going anywhere. This guy's literally twice as strong now, just because he got a 1 or a 6 immediately. Oh no. This is actually very scary. Oh, that's pretty good. Hit him, and then please protect me. Please roll doubles. Well, we're getting a lot of 1s. As long as we know we're rolling 1s, that's not so bad. So we take our 1, just put it in like pea shooter. Roll another 1, pop it in pea shooter. Nothing to worry about. It's a magic number. No longer the magic number. Go for it, dude. It's worth a try. This is like way harder. I beg you, sir. Like, not just because of the duplicate situation, but also because of the... No freeze. Oh my god. But also because this guy got super strong right off the bat. Well, we can kill you. Well, we have to release a shock first. Yikes. Well, we got some apples. Honestly, it's kind of bad luck. I definitely think we want force field. A little bit more protection. And it takes up 2 spots, so it must be good. Level 2? Level 2. We're gonna level up either way. I'm trying to think. I think baby squid is like a little bit less annoying. A little bit less, yeah, you just blind and do damage on evens. I don't mind the blind because we can figure it out from pea shooter anyway, but... no, I guess we don't know what we get in here. But anyway, roll. Low rolls, please. Thank you. I'll dump it just so I don't lose it. This is beautiful so far. Honestly, toss me 2 shield. You gotta love it. I mean, I have to take 5 shield on this one. Wow. Still think we'll just take the damage. That was pretty good. 7 shield, and you can only hit me for 6 this turn, and blind me once. We're coming out ahead a little bit. We don't know what it is. That was a 1. So we're on 1. We're on 6. We're on 8. We have 3 remaining. Oh! It's just that easy. I hate when you get an odd and an even. I'd rather you get 2 odds, honestly. 2 evens is also pretty bad. Alright, let's do it again. We don't know what it is. That was a 2. So we're on 2 out of 11. Yo, that's insanely good. Oh, you're right. It was just an odd. So we're either on 7 or 9 out of 11. That's fair. Hello, Tomo. Not a problem. Easy. Dude, I really like Buster Sword. So that if we bust, we still get to use that dice to do something with. Ultimate weapon is Feast Famine, I'm sure. But Buster Sword is like... It works. It's a high roll. Pretty good for Plasma Blaster. That would have been better, but whatever. Honestly, I think I want 3 shield for 5. Just in case we bust, which we didn't because we're the greatest. Rather lucky shot. Whoops. That would have been a good turn for Ultimate Weapon, but whatever. Hey, you can do 4 damage, aka 0. You do still weaken me a little. I'm willing to take the chance. It's alright. Stacking shield's not that bad. He can keep weakening us, but why though? Well, like, I don't really want to dump it into Pea Shooter, because Pea Shooter is like, the value you get out of a low dice put into Pea Shooter, I think is like worse than the risk you're taking. It's just, it's so bad. Force Field needs a 5 now. I'll dump a 1 in there, because I don't think that matters that much. But like 2s or 3s are pretty useful in basically everywhere else. Well, I'll just take the 4 extra shield. What can you say? When you're good, you're good. Me did you for 6? That's not a problem. Honestly, why not? Oh, easy. Easy. The rolling of block over is like, it's out of control. It's out of control. Dude, Mechanical Arm is also fantastic. It definitely beats Pea Shooter. So Mechanical Arm and Force Field both work extremely well together now because they scale as you roll. Copycat. I've never fought the Copycat before. How spooky. Copycat copies your equipment. But my deck is so good. That seems unfair. Start here. Oh, I love that to put in here. But that's happened a lot. But we still get 1 extra shield out of it. What were we going to do with our 1? Pop it into the Buster Sword or Plasma Blaster? I think that's actually a completely okay scenario. I don't think we lost. I think we won on that, believe it or not. I know that seems insane, but... why not? What can you say? Just trying to think. So we'll do 6 damage if we do this. If we roll 1 more dice, we do a maximum of 6 damage. So we definitely want to do Lucky Shot. This is our maximum. Hold on. I do need to see what this guy's doing. Is he as good as I am? Add 7 shield! Are you insane? I need to check and see if the air conditioner is broken. It is 30 Celsius in here and my door's open, so... one moment. Not broken. Not broken. It was just set to off. He only got 3 shield total, but why? Because he's bad. It's just a bug? Okay. I mean, that's a good Plasma Blaster roll. Good small shield. Probably a pretty decent mechanical arm. Fair enough. Copycat doesn't get your blackjack bonuses, but the text makes it look like he does. Okay. Okay. He doesn't know how to play my deck as good as I do. That's what I'm realizing here. 3 is a pretty good shield roll. I mean, 1 is a really good force field, but I'm willing to roll the dice on it. 5 is really good for Plasma Blaster. We busted. I honestly, with 7 shield, I don't think I'm going to use Limit Break for lethal. I'd rather save it for our next fight. No harm, no foul. So he's like, he's dead. It's just that easy. I want to see upgraded force field. Doesn't require odds. Small shield automatically gets 1 extra. Mechanical arm no longer requires evens. Pea shooter still sucks pretty badly. My original hunch is you take something that requires you, it removes the fixing. Buster does give you 2 extra damage per turn. Yeah. It seems like such a, boring, like, meh. Yeah, it does add up, but it's I want something more mathematically interesting. Great plasma. Works very well there. On this, we're gonna auto roll a 3. So we'll have this for shields. And then I think we'll take 1 more roll, and we'll either put it in Buster or Mechanical Arm. Still. Has 8 shields on turn 1. Although she has poison. But in order to make it work, she's got to get 12 damage done. Four is pretty good for Plasma Buster. Make sure we don't lose it for nothing. Still, can't be that mad. Auto roll's not always a single dice. You can get multiples. Really? So if you had like 2 space left, you can get 2 1s. It wouldn't always give you a 2. No, no, yes, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. A single dice, yikes. You've been yikesing in chat for a while, and it hasn't always been about grammar. I got my eye on you, Centralis. There's a few people been making noise in the chat. Centralis is pretty low down the list of most wanted offenders, to be honest. Twitch's most wanted. They don't need to be named. Die and dice are both correct, and even if they're not, who cares, is what I'm trying to say. Plasma? Not a 6. Actually, a 6 would be fine. We win either way. Dices is the correct because it comes from Latin. Alright, cool. Go back to ancient Rome in your time machine and be considered one of the 3,000 smartest men in the city. You will find no comfort here. 3's great here. I like this right now because we're just... everything goes into its right place. You know what I mean? It just always is going to go there no matter what. We could easily bust. Very nice. That's fair. Like, every value has a perfect place for it to be. He rolled all evens. What a dummy. Learn how to play, idiot. It was still like this on Plasma Blaster. Perfect small shield option. We could bust, so let's just go to 14 shield. I think this is a one more roll situation, but start here. Well, no, because it's 5 damage either way. It would be 6 if we rolled an even, but that's not worth the risk. Way to go, dummy. You're dead. He's so good. Like, it's just so easy. It's one of those situations where I'm almost like, it's so good. I don't even want to mess with my deck right now. The deck is so good. The only thing I consider, like, getting rid of is, like, if we got rid of Plasma Blaster, we could put in the Bump Blade. Then we can turn an odd into an even. So that we can use it to fix for Mechanical Arm. So I think that that actually is worthwhile. But it does take some damage away from Plasma Blaster. To be honest, Plasma's the most likely thing to be wasted as well. I hate Nudge. Although it does give you fixing. I guess I hate it as the Witch. Maybe I don't hate it that much as the Robot. But we already have Bump. It's either an odd or an even. We don't need 2 fixers. If it's odd, we'll put it in an odd thing. If it's odd and we want an even, we'll turn it into an even. If it's even and we want an odd, we put it into the odd thing. We put it in the Bump Blade, then put it in the odd thing. You know what I mean? I said it kind of fast because I didn't know what I was talking about. But, I mean, it's so simple even a child could understand it. Bump Blade is not strictly better because it only does 1 damage, whereas the Plasma did up to 5 damage. 6 always works here. It's a tricky one. We could do 1 damage and then get the Bump Blade, but honestly, you just do poison, so there's no reason to put up shielding. So you know what? You're absolutely right. That's the way you play this. Excuse me, your posture looks great currently. Thank you. I am leaning back in my chair. I got my wrists on the arm rest. It feels good. It's because I'm so in control. I don't have to lean forward. My back feels better, which is good. Tomorrow's deadlift day. I don't want to get break one of my vertebrae trying to pull 75 pounds off the floor. 5 is basically useless except for Buster Sword. So I think we'll turn it into a 6. Put the 6 into Buster Sword and keep rolling. I'm willing to chance it. Now I'm willing to send it. I did see that Rock of Ages 3 got announced. I'm excited. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm hopeful. Let's put it that way. We don't really want to turn a 4 into a 5. That's a bummer. You know what, brother? Gotta do what you gotta do. Level up an 8 experience. So we don't need health right away. Let's see what the trade is. The trade are almost horrible. They're almost always horrible. Spatula. I mean, we're not doing anything with Plasma Blaster, so Spatula is very simple. You just take 7 minus your current dice value, and that's what you get. So the question is, what do we even want? And I think the answer is we usually want like a cosmopolitan. We want like a sequence. We want 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. It does. That's true. It does also turn odds into evens and evens into odds. But I don't think we need it. Like, I don't think it. I don't know what it does for us or what it replaces, honestly. So, no deal. Think of the Zane. You turned a 3 into a 4 and a 4 into a 3. He's crazy. I think it might be better than Bump Blade. It loses the damage, but it can take a 6 and turn it into a 1, which would be good for shielding. Yeah. Okay. You do damage. You add poison. You curse me. So I would like shields here. I was just examining. You always want this here. 6 early kind of sucks, though. Don't love it. Yeah. It's not that bad. I honestly don't mind 5 Bump Blade. That's fine. Into a 6, but if it doesn't make a 6, so be it. That's the price you pay for being cursed. So 2 is awesome as small shield or mechanical arm, depending on how we roll. 1 should probably go straight into force field. 3 goes straight into small shield. And then I'm willing to just go for this. You don't need to be good if you're lucky. The hard part of this episode is trying to figure out when you take the risk to possibly roll a duplicate of what you already have. 4 is a weird roll. I almost like 4 Bump Blade Force Field, but 4 Bump Blade Buster Sword is not that bad either. Otherwise, you just hold it and you hope to use it with Mechanical Arm. I mean, honestly, 5 Bump Blade Buster Sword is literally as good as that gets, so that simplifies things for us a little bit. But no 1 in 6 chance, please. Okay, thank you. Definitely start here. Now I think you just accept that's where you cross the line, and it worked. It worked. Stop rolling doubles, you coward. Oh, you're not using it anyway. That's fine. Four. It's an awkward roll. 2 small shield is pretty good. 6 Buster Sword is fine. He's dead. I wasn't even paying attention. Didn't even realize he was that close to lethal. We might be able to fit in one more episode. Well, I mean, we got to do something at the end of the show anyway, so we'll see what it is what I'm trying to say. Right off the bat is Buster Sword for sure. A 5. Wicker Man does do a decent amount of damage. 6 doesn't do that much for us, honestly. I'm happy with that. That's pretty yikes. Very happy I had some shields going there. A burned 5 doesn't bother me. Turn it into a 6. Send them. Give me the auto roll. It's alright. We got 6 shield. Must be nice when you just roll all 6s all the time. He could kill us on this turn. We would like... Don't roll a 1. Thank you. Would like as many low rolls as possible, basically. That's what we did, at least. It's alright, we got the auto roll. We need to do 6 damage. That's not what you want. You want a much lower... Okay, we can get there. No, we can't get there. It's not lethal. Auto bump. Yeah, but auto... I mean, bump what? You can get auto roll after busting. Yeah, but I have to do 6 damage first. Bump the dice you roll. 1, 4, 5. That's 10 damage. I think we have to roll. I know it's like, if it doesn't work out, this looks really bad. But really, like, the only way we get out of this anyway, I think, is to roll. The other thing we could do, we could auto roll and then roll 1 extra dice and try to survive. It's Hearthstone now. So I'm like, you auto roll. This does 4 damage. Bump blade for 1, that's 5. But this doesn't count as a new roll. So I gotta find a way to do more damage to you. You know, you can just heal from auto. Yeah, I can heal for 3. He's got 3 dice. I'm pretty sure auto roll only gives 10 damage though. Auto roll into jackpot. Mechanical arm. So that's 4 damage. Put the 3 in the bump blade. That's 5 damage. You know, actually, I think you're right. I think we have it. Auto roll. Roll 1 more. No, but if we roll 1 more dice, we get extra damage on this, but we don't get the 5 damage. I'm pretty sure we just lose now, actually. Bump the 3. Am I taking crazy pills? Because the 3, it does 1 damage. It does not do 3 damage. So I feel like bumping the 3 is absolutely the worst play. So I think if we can't lethal him, and we can't, we should put it all into shield. So if we're going to put it all into shield, we bump the 4. And then we get 4 shield. Are we going to roll or are we going to do damage? I mean, we could roll for evens. It would give us 1 more shield as well. We could regen. We could do 5. Yeah, actually, I think this is the regen case, to be honest. I agree with you. You won't hear me say that too much, but I think that's the chance. You got low rolls, which is insanely good. No! It doesn't go through shield. We're still alive. Eat my butt, dummy. We beat you. Easy. Hey, I actually don't really like increments. I've tried it, and I think it kind of sucks. I also think fixed payout kind of sucks. 5 plus 5 plus 1 equals 11, dude. But we couldn't have gotten the 5 on the mechanical arm because it required us to roll the dice to get the increment on mechanical arm and also use lucky shot. And bump doesn't count as a dice roll. I'm not even sure auto roll does, to be honest. Not to mention bump. People were telling me to turn my my even into an odd. I was freaking out. It works for shields, to be fair. Anyway, we don't want either of these. These are garbage. I'm just surprised we lived. Spike shield. Dude, I really liked spike shield, honestly. But it's too big. I think we have enough defense anyway. But we do have to live. That's the hard part. 18. Did I miss a unit? 5, 4, 5. I'm not gonna hit the next level. For some reason, I can't get to the chest. Oh, you're an enemy. Oh, I did not miss an enemy. It's just that the enemy is the apple. I did not know that could happen. Okay. Let's get back down to brass tacks. Honestly, felt like we rolled pretty bad last game. That's spooky. We really like the 3 here. The 4, I don't mind a 4 into the bump blade, into the buster sword. It's not an ideal buster sword payout, but it's something. I know we need to kill it quick, but that's horrible, dude. All right. On the bright side, his next halve isn't that bad. Bumping a 6 gives you a 6 and a 1. Only one problem with that, my friend. There's a maximum of 5 that can go in here. As a result, creates a conflict for us. I think we gotta risk it. Now I don't think we have to risk it. I don't think we care about shields. I mean, we'll do that. We got nothing else to do. But I don't think we care about shields because he can only hit me for 1. Or 1 attack, I should say. We really want to lethal him next turn, though. Which shouldn't be too hard. Thank you. I mean, we do have lethal, but if possible, I would rather not use my auto roll. I think I actually like the 1 in the bump blade. And then you've got a 2 you can toss into the mechanical arm. But you're so lucky to roll a double. Or so likely. Never mind, I'm a genius. Roll the bones. Now we get to save our ults. Trash. We get to save our ults. 100%. In order to use it at the start of the next fight. Now, short circuit. If you roll 4 dice, you get to start putting status effects on enemies. I think, to be honest with you, I don't care about Bump Blade. We're gonna be rolling 4 decently. You don't have to put 4 dice into it. You just have to be able to roll 4 dice. But you don't have to put 4 in. You just have to roll 4 times to get there. I think it's gonna be all right, honestly. And the Bump Blade is not doing it for me. I've also tried it, chat. Bear Taffy is also entitled to his own opinion, okay? But I have also tried Short Circuit. Okay, low rolls. Beautiful. Don't really know what you do. I guess you just say you're cool with a 1. If it has to get rerolled, it has to get rerolled. Who cares? Low rolls, baby. It's still pretty good, to be honest with you. I think this time we're gonna do 1 more roll. It's not that bad, but it is kind of funny. What's the status? 1 frozen. I can live with that. Pretty nice shield, honestly. 5-1. Well, that saved us from potentially this. Oh my god. That was just a horrible play on his part, but still. Low rolls, baby. We don't really need the shield for this guy, that's true. I'm gonna auto roll. Come on, I want the status effect. We don't really need the shield that much. Oh, that's beautiful. He still gets 1 chance. Nope, he's bad. Thank you, AI. I really appreciate it. You're right, the posture got worse. Can't deny it. 3 is still good. I'm willing to... If we lose a 1, I don't care. If we lose a 2, I do care, but it's not that bad. So I think we have lethal. We don't have lethal, but we have lethal because if we bust, Buster's sword will kill him anyway. Actually, we do have lethal. Yeah, when I'm dialed, my posture goes down. It's just science. If we make it through this floor, anything could happen. We're on low rolls. Low rolls. You love to see it. Dump that 3. Honestly, what do you do? Quite a lot of damage. I'm going to toss that 5 in there just in case. That wasn't very smart. We should have put the 1 in there. It's alright. No damage taken. Could change, though. Could change. Low rolls. Honestly, to not risk losing a high-value dice is fine by me. I think even that's pretty good. It happens. We take no damage, but a dice is locked. It's not that bad. Love to see low rolls. Hey! No big deal. I still want the shield. We're waiting for these super turns. Let's go. Certainly get rid of this immediately. I think this is a roll. Even if it's low, we want the status more than anything. Burn's not maybe that good. No damage taken. Lock 1 dice. It's beautiful. Why not damage? It depends on the status effect. If the status effect is like lock, I guess silence and blind don't matter. Curse is pretty good. Like, some of them are really good. I agree on mechanical arm. It's pretty valuable. We're not gonna roll a 4. Told you. Because I think we're gonna lethal you next turn. I'm just gonna take the shield instead of doing 5 damage to you. Wise. Wise move, I think. One more enemy. We're max level. What did you have? I bought something from you. You can take that cookie and stick it up your... Stick it up your... So, short circuit losing its negative is pretty good. The only thing that's annoying is, like, it doesn't do anything for us if we're gonna get 4 dice rolled anyway. Is it possible that spiked shield... I was hoping it got smaller. Pea shooter we know sucks. Fixed payout is fine if you get a jackpot. You can bump a dice twice. Who cares? You can use it sooner. Yeah, but we don't need... Our first 6... I guess it doesn't matter where you put it. But if we get a 6 or something good, we're all going to put it out. We're going to put it in Buster Sword anyway. I don't know. It's tough. At the same time, there are no other amazing options, I think. So, I think maybe, even if this only helps us a couple times... I think it's probably worth it. We definitely should have healed first. There's, like, literally no reason not to. Because we're going to heal if we kill this guy anyway. It's just, like, an objective mistake. Honestly, you're right. It does give us a decent dumping spot there. Otherwise, we would have lost it, right? It, like, immediately paid dividends. We're missing out on a maximum 2 damage by putting a 4 here. And we could get 5 1s or 3 1s and a 2. And then we'd rather have this. So I'm willing to take the chance. All that for 1 extra damage. What was I thinking? So one of our dice is locked. Hate to see a high-value dice get locked, but hey. Why not put it in Buster Sword? Ooh, because I want the status effect, although blindness apparently does nothing. I think this is definitely extra roll territory. Does give us a nice shield, and then it's 5 or... Oh, right, that can't go in there anyway, but it's 5 or 5 plus 2. Easy. Generally save Buster till the end. So, like, I agree. I agree, except if we leave a dice too long, then it becomes a real problem for us. Because we could get nothing for it. I don't know, man. I think this is auto-roll territory. Definitely don't want to roll a 4. I don't think this is quite heal, though. So I think we're going to want to put this in here. Rolled a 2. Did lose out on some damage as a result, but if it was odd, it would have been bad. You also get nothing if you error and Buster is used. Yeah, but if the dice that I would have used for Buster was a 6, then it doesn't matter whether we play it now or after we bust. Unless we needed to use the 6 for an even. But we have so many, like, raw damage dealers, it's kind of unlikely. And then save the auto roll for after you bust. But after we bust, we lose all our equipment, so we can't put the dice that we have at the bottom into them. Or the dice that we get from the auto roll, if you even get one after you bust, which I honestly don't know. Lock 2. It's not bad. Honestly, 8s would put you on 9 damage. It's not impossible. It's unlikely, though, with how close we are to the limit. So I think we're going to go for the status. Could actually help out a lot. And then we still got that backing us up anyway. Yeah, or never mind is the alternative, I guess. Maybe it won't do anything. Got him. Okay, 2 extra limit is helpful. Is helpful. Oh, that seems real bad. Max level Jester. This turn. Confuse. Alright, we'd love him to not roll any odds. So hopefully we don't freeze him. 4 is just such like it's just a nasty number for us. Apparently blind doesn't do anything. Oh well, but also, come on. I'm gonna let it ride. I think I'd rather get a guaranteed amount of damage out of this. As much as it seems backwards, it worked out really well, but... We got 7 shield. He has an odd for sure. What the heck is confused? Equipment is mixed up and obscured? Alright. Well, I'll tell you. It's not that hard. This is Short Circuit. Buster Sword. We could possibly bust, so we don't really have to use the 6. We just didn't want to roll another 6. But I was willing to... Sometimes you gotta let it ride on the 1 in 6 chance. What else we're gonna do? Get 2 damage out of it? On Mechanical Arm? Who cares? This is unfortunate, though. Low rolls. Oh, is that 2 turns of 1 locked dice? I don't know. Let's just go for the easy status. Beauty. There's literally, I think, no way this could happen. So we might, that's true, we might as well roll again, because we can just choose the higher of the 2 dice rolls. That's true, a jackpot and roll would have done it. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, some blinded dice. I mean, we took no damage, which is awesome. I think we got him. Okay, we need to know what it is. He's at 23 HP. That was a 3. So we have 12 left to go. He's at 20 HP. Now he's at... Okay, so that was a 6. So we have 6 left to go. I think that was a 1. Whatever. At this point, if we bust, we bust. Is it an even? It's an even. Oh, no. I mean, that was like the best we could possibly do in that situation, I think. 2 curses. I mean, if we jackpot, he's pretty much dead. It's fine. Still got a curse, though. 50-50. Alright, this episode 2 defeated. No problem. Oh, the Jester. We don't even get to spin the wheel. Oh! Yo, we unlocked the 6th character. Hold on. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. I got the go-ahead from the boss. We're going to do one more. But the caveat to that is if we do one more, you got to stick around, and then you got to come over to Kate's stream when we stream together. That'll be starting at the end of this run. We'll be playing some Stardew Valley. That's a deal? All right. Everybody say thank you, Kate, by the way. Thank you, Kate. You could add her. That's fine. It's the Jester. Lore, lore, lore. Lore, lore, lore. Lore, lore, lore. Lore. So I'm assuming the Jester changes every single turn. Oh no, the Jester is a card game. It's Slay the Spire. It's the game of the year. It's so beautiful. Matching cards can be used for free this turn. What? Discard matching cards. So we can get rid of the boops, and then we get sweet. I don't know what the heck sweets are anyway. Well, we can't kill them, so let's figure it out. Heal, if you're above max HP, convert X to shield. Okay. Yo. It's pretty cool. Yo, Dan would love this character if he could unlock them. It's just boops and bops, dude. Alright, let's see. So, we don't really need to heal if we got lethal. So, if we play this, we'll get another boop. And then we gotta do... If we do this, we get a bop, and then we get lethal. No, then we got sweets. I was reading it wrong. Might as well do this then. Oh, we could have discarded. You're absolutely right. I healed it full to protect me from incoming damage. That was my reasoning there, because it gives you a shield. Juggling ball. I mean, yeah. Add it in. Thick deck daddy. We got no... We can get dupes. You just hit, right? You're kind of annoying, honestly. So let's put a 5 in here. Heal 2, which is, so we get 2 shields. But now we get 2 boops. With the boops, we can turn them into bops. And then the bops actually can take the card that we have, which is pretty valuable. Alright. Yeah, it's just that easy. And Baba's you, exactly. And Baba is you. Alright, we gotta put a 3 in here. No, we should put a 2 in here. It's more utilizable here. We got a dice back in return. Then we can put a 4 in here. We get sweets. Could have done it differently so we healed. But we healed the full anyway. Don't sweat it. Okay, what the heck? Detonator pack or shield bash pack? You want to roll a poison build? You want to roll a defensive build? Honestly, I feel like I'm a defensive sort of guy. In this game, at least. Okay, so we want to open up here. This is confusing, man. Can we remove cards from our deck? Like willy-nilly? So we don't have a shield yet. I think we would use a 2. Block 2 damage. Now, I mean, shield bash kind of doesn't seem to work yet. Wouldn't I rather do 4 damage? Well, we could discard. I think we need more dice to make shield bash work. Well, we might as well get 6 shield. We didn't do any damage that turn. But we didn't take any damage. Get those bops out of here. I don't need them. Well, you want 2 shield or 2 shield? Let's get 2 shield. Beautiful. Okay. No dupes. Boop and boop, they're the same thing. These are the same picture. It's a bit of a galaxy brain play, but stop rolling high, you coward. Matching cards can be used for free this turn. Okay. Oh, yeah. Snap. Activate matching cards. Activate matching cards. I don't know if I can get any more than that, though. Maybe if I get new dice, it might be possible. No, I don't think... Oh, yeah, we can get 2 boops. We might be able to get 2 sets of 2 boops. Oh, no! You... It moved them over to the side like a freaking array list. Way to go. Alright, anyway, we want to heal, obviously. And then we get 2 boops, but it's going to cost us HP to... I mean, you know, we break even. Then we get these 2 dupes here. It's okay. Heal me, please. Level up in 2. Trying to think of who I actually want to fight. I think Sneezy is not as difficult. Okay. It's a little confusing. That's the best possible roll for this guy. Now, if we could get rid of the freaking shield bash, we could make Snap work. But as of right now, Snap doesn't really work that well. Because we gotta get rid of Sweets. And then we gotta get rid of Boop. Might as well use a 6. Then we have 2 Bops. Snap them. Now we got a Juggling Ball, which we can use to get 2 So close. We got 1 free card at least. This is pretty bad. We do have shields. We're leveling up anyway. Who cares? We need to get more shields going, but I think that's going to require more dice. So I think you can understand my conundrum right now. Max 3. Okay. Start there. Easy. We could get a little shield bash going, but we don't really need the heal. Like, healing, it doesn't do anything for us. So I think actually your best play is this. Although, you'd rather boop twice, for sure. Pardon me, sir. It's a little much. Yeah, Shield Bash has actually been horrible so far, but I got the utmost confidence that it'll get there. I don't even think we can snap here. What can I say? When you're good, you're good. Yeah, I mean, I guess. It is a free play, I think, so why not? We're always going to be able to play it as long as we have something in its range. Punchline. Play every card in a single turn to use. Screw it, dude. Toss it in. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, what is your upgrade? I'd like to preview Shield Bash, please. Whatever. Oh, that's how you do it. That's it. Taking one less dice seems to make it at least slightly more useful. Bump is also free. Add it, dude. Okay, bump is free, but so is Juggling Ball, and Juggling Ball's damage. So this is good for fixing, but no, we don't want to. We don't mind getting rid of an even. In fact, this is okay. Now the question is, would you rather have 3 damage, 2 block, or 2 damage, 2 block? That's a tough one. Okay. It'd be a great turn to have snap, but I don't. Take 2, block 2. Gets us closer to our limit break. Take 2, block 2. And then don't hurt me, and shield bash is gonna crush you. Just don't hurt me. He hurt me. Rude. How about, again, break even. Hurt me? You dummy. You absolute idiot. Didn't you know you fell right into my freaking trap? Get snapped. I'll do what I gotta do. Get ready. Who needs duplicates when you got triplicates? One dodge. Well, we might as well, like... Let's turn a 1 into an even. You know, he's not dead, but he's pretty close. Now he's dead. It's like so close to a game I've played before that my brain is like... It's out of control. We definitely need to buy a shield card, and now we've got actually something to do with high rolls. And then let's destroy a card. And what do we like the least? I mean, so finale is just an ability basically, right? Like we never even saw it. I think we just remove a boop. Yeah, finale has no downside. I think. Okay. Man, this is way harder to play once you've gotten out of the groove. I think I want to bop you. Then we get juggling ball for max 3. We turn it into an even. Turn it into an even. Oh, minimum 4 on the duplicate. Okay. He's gonna hurt me. I think we'd like to keep our sustain a little higher. Not gonna get snapped this turn. Needs a 6. Are you insane? Is this enemy supposed to be a reference to Radiohead? I believe so, because everybody remembers Radiohead's classic song, Well, Well, Well. Right after, OK Computer came out. You couldn't go anywhere without people saying, well, well, well. So we're going to dupe an even. We want shields because we got a shield bash coming up. We don't send a high roll for it. Because we got Iron Shield. All of a sudden, we got 7 shield. 7 damage. That hurts though. Maybe we're finally getting there. Honestly, I think we spend the 2. Then the 5. As weird as it looks, because juggling ball can only take something under 3 or under. We could discard our bops, but like... I think I'm smarter than that. Discarding also accelerates finale. That's great advice. That's good. That's a good point. I hadn't considered that. Yeah. 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 I see. I'm starting to get it. We're probably still not gonna get finale, like, much, if at all, but I'm starting to see the Matrix just a little. Iron Shield we want to get to as quickly as possible. So getting rid of Boops is like a no-brainer. Then honestly, I mean, I think this is pretty solid. Yeah. 5 damage, 5 shield. I'm interested to see what we get when we level up this time, too. Like, I'm assuming it's an extra dice. I hope. Lots of ones, huh? The ones don't really matter that much, except in this unique situation where they matter a great deal. But anyway, if we can play dupes for free, I think this is where we want to do it. Rather than just discarding them for free. Well, this is where it ends, I guess. It's okay. Oh, I forgot I had juggling ball. Very good point. Maybe 3 hours of this game is a little much. We should duplicate the 3. I think it's more flexible. Okay, I guess we'll duplicate the 5 then. I'll call now. Boop on the 1. Then oh, Shield Bash sticking around is gonna be a-okay. On it? No. Stop freezing me! I'm trying to win. And get evens, please. We're gonna heal after this fight anyway, so this is a discard to me. As a discard. No, we could have discarded our bops. Do we want to discard our bops? I don't know, but we could have discarded our bops. I don't know, man. What am I doing? Like, now I'm just trying to get as many discards as possible. It's just that easy. Give me some shielding here. We were so close. We were so close to getting that. We got the finale. Finale was there at the end. Okay. Here you go. Snap lets you play doubles. We got no doubles coming up. We got 2 bops. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. We got 3 bops. And we're gonna get boops after that. Not that it's necessary. I think we definitely want copy next card. What is wrong with this guy? Dude, honestly, give me 4 shield. Discard. Trash. Juggle me. Honestly. Now I'm like, oh, we have no discard. Oh, we have no matches. That's fine. Blind 2 dice. Oh, on a 6, blind 2 dice. Okay. So Inventor copies next card. I don't know what that means yet. So, start here. So it's gonna copy a boop. Which can then be discarded. Now we're kind of talking. And we always want to discard boops. But we want to play bops. Unfortunately, I think juggling ball is where it ends. It seemed better. Blind dice is a little scary. I think this is what we want to do. Start with juggling ball. Then we got Iron Shield. That was a 4. That's pretty good. Discard Sweets. We don't need them. Honestly, it worked. So it's a 4, a 5, or a 6, which means it works with Bop. Let's go here. Could be an even. It was a 4 or a 6. My brain is a little exploded here, but like it's kind of working. Boop's gotta go. Inventor copies Boop. Boop's gotta go. You know what? Bop's gotta go. You know what? The Flex gotta go. I don't know if we're gonna get the finale, but there's a chance. Give me 6 shield. Bash him. No. Yeah. Bash him. Discard. Punchline does 5 damage? I did all that for 5 damage? It was worth it. Do 1 damage, get a new dice. Yes. I will. Get rid of these boops, dude. There's actual packs on the screen. Nobody tell Dan. Copy, duplicate. I think we want to dupe 3s. Yes, of course. The fact that they don't work at all puts a little bit of a monkey wrench into that. So I think we do want to get the Flex. And like go for it. What does Cauldron do again? Do 1 damage, get a new dice. Sounds good to me. If we're gonna do Shield Bash, we could eat them, but then like we can't do anything with Juggling Ball anyway. Actually, we can because we have Bump. Hold on. Yes, bump the 6. You get a boop. Low value, no, odd value. Iron, Bob. Iron Shield. There you go. And we still got 7 shield. Not that it matters because this guy just poisons, but whatever, 2 poison. Thing is, deflect sucks. I don't think snap does that much for us here. Not yet. Think you like this? Iron Shield comes out. We gave up on a chance for something a little better there. I don't really see the value. Well, I guess I do. If we snap our boops. No, but we already have like lethal anyway. I waited out on the ults. It's not ready. It's not ready. We have 12 poison. So toss a 3 in there. You get Juggling Ball. Smack him. You got an even. Never punished. Obviously, we gotta get the packs. Oh, collect all. Not even a question in my mind. Oh. Do 1 damage, reroll dice. 2 uses this turn. Not that impressive. I'm not gonna do Finale. It's just we use it almost never. Iron Shield. Now we're talking. I bet it's like +2, +1. If Dupe could have its... Yeah, okay, actually. Dupe getting its restriction removed is super good. Level up an 8. So I'd rather fight you first. Okay. Lots of doubles, please. Not yet. We do like 3s. 3s are solid. Iron Shield with a 5 is really good. Really hard to get to these dupes because we've added so many cards, but so what? Just don't use the 2. That's a big one. Like, we can get the sweets, but then will we have anything? Well, you know, hold on a moment here. I think you just go for the snap. And then Inventor will copy Bop, I think. And then you get a double deflect. Seems like a pretty good turn. It's not really that big of a deal, honestly. Well, just to get this out, I will do it. And then we can discard. Then we can discard our boops. We can discard our deflects. Discard our matches. Move this over. Copy the sweets. Discard the sweets. Now, we really just want Iron Shield, please? Shouldn't have done that. We need an even. Yeah, that was bad, but we can leave it there anyway. Yeah, and then next turn. Next turn. We did have the burning dice. I just tunnel visioned, to be honest. Yeah. We use the burning dice, we basically break even on this. So I think I'm just gonna... Well, hold on. Check this out. Alright, I don't know what I was thinking. It's exactly the same. But we made him realize that he doesn't tell us what to do with his burning. Okay? That's the important thing. We're the masters of our own designs here. So the next step is using Inventor to copy Iron Shield. If we can will that into existence, then life is but a freaking dream, dude. Yeah, we don't care for that. But 3s are good. The thing is, there's no way we're gonna kill you. But we could get to a better card, maybe. Not really. Yeah, Inventor plus Dupe would also be really good. Please stop burning me. Dump him. You gotta love it. This one is hurting my brain more than most, honestly. But we're almost down to the final enemy. There's also a blueprint up there. No, we're fine with losing low values. This is a very annoying enemy. In order for you to put numbers into chat to mind flood me, I'd have to be reading it in the first place, is the thing. Otherwise, you're just, it's a tsunami on top of an ocean-swept planet to begin with. It has no effect. We want bump for free. Give me some block, please. Discard the bops. We want to build as much block as possible, so discard the boops. Iron Shield yourself. Now we're talking. Now don't hurt me! Those are really good rolls. Could be worse. So duplicate's coming. I think we still want to duplicate a 6. That's fine. That's it? I thought you would still hit me with something after that. We'll just go for max shield build. I thought they would move the cards over at least. It's another pretty good roll, honestly. No odds. On the bright side, something must be going right. And I'm not even joking with you. This'll work. We should hit him for... We should hit him for 7. But, something must be going right, because we're never using our snap, which means we're barely getting hit. Unfortunately, we might have taken the longest possible approach to this run. It happens. So I don't need the bops. Always need the bumps. Might as well try. 3s are good. Double deflect. See ya. It's okay. Sort of. Keep him there for now. This is horrible, though. We're doing, like, no damage. The time has come, dude. Inspiration. Snap. Keep me going. I'm ready. Still ready. We need an even, please. We need an even. Oh, let's go. I put the wrong number in there. Brain, it got the old beef brain. It still worked. Snap him. Brain is out of carbohydrates. There's nothing left. There's no brain glycogen. Just run it exclusively on probabilistic arithmetic. Give me a 3. Toss these. Get them out of here. They're garbage. I don't want to see them. Hit them a little bit. Juggling ball, become something useful, please. I swear to God. How dare you. Stop cursing me with your plethora of odd numbers. I'm not cursed for the first time ever. But I also have no shields. It's a save round. Please. Please duplicate my 6 in case we get Iron Shield. I feel I've just lost all momentum. I need more dice, please. My brain switched from cards to dice 2 days ago, and it's never returned. Yo, it's actually exactly what I needed. Thank you. Get this man some glycogen. Bodied. Oh. 100% robot. He's the best. We have one more floor? Holy crap. Copy a card. Honestly, I think we want more iron shields. Oh my god. I can't focus on that right now. Get me out of here. Okay. Here we go. Random equipment. I'm back. That's not really that good. Discard him. See you later. See you never, hopefully. Add 5 shield. We're up to 8 shield. It's easy. We're up to 10 shield. It's easy. Discard. Get to inventor. Not a problem. Alright, this is our shield bash turn. Hopefully. New dice, please. That's not a good dice. That's a really bad dice. It's just like an extraordinarily bad dice. But next turn, anything could happen. We could even have 1 remaining shield. Snap me. Now we're talking. 5 damage. Terry, I'm begging you. Let me out of this run. I made a mistake, okay? It happens to lots of people. I just like, can I just get like a reroll on the whole run? Those exist in other roguelites I've played. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, this is like, I'm gonna have to leave it in media res. I honestly, I don't think my brain has the capacity to handle this run right now. I did it. And instantly, like, my brain opened up. I feel so much better now. I do think the music was sapping me a little bit. Kate, I quit the run. It's too long and my head hurts. And I went for a defense run and it was Resident Sleeper and I'm like, mood, inspirational, duration, 2 minutes, attribution, not required. Family montage. Well, we had a lot of fun on today's show. We had some goofs, some gaffes, and a lot of laughs. We played as the robot. We played as the inventor. We even played a little bit with some cards in a game that's supposed to be about dice. But the most important thing is, we played with each other. But not like that. That would be weird and is probably against the terms of service on the website. It isn't even really like we played together. It was more like I played and you watched. There's a little bit of like a power imbalance. The conversation is very one-sided, but that's okay. Kangaroosta gave 100 gift subs. You remember that? That was cool. And even though we might not always get the roles we want, as long as you watch, you might see something special. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you in a few minutes on Kate Stream, twitch.tv/lovelymomo for some Stardew Valley. We're in year 2, growing a lot of blueberries. Apart from that, I'll see you on Sunday, Murdered Soul Suspect, a heartwarming adventure where every bald person is evil, and also we're a ghost that smokes. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.